Joseph?
Sir, kanina po si former CJ Sereno was in a press conference.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
were you surprised? that
She's
out in
back.
public? Yeah,
She's back with a vengeance.
we don't know yet.
Okay.
Here's the question, sir.
Oh,
Sabi niya kanina,
Sabi niya,
basically nananawagan for a mobilization. Quote na lang, sir, para hindi na misinterpret, no? Quote, kung anong gusto mong ang alam ko lang, makikisa ako doon sa mga lumalaban sa demokrasya. Maaring dati hindi ako nakikita, ngunit hindi ibig sabihin na hindi ako magpapakita. Kaya yung mga hindi natin nakikita sa ganitong larangan ng pagkilos, magpakita na ho kayo. How do you interpret that statement, sir?
aba, isama ako sa kanya kung lumalaban sa demokrasya dahil dapat talaga ipagtanggol natin ang demokrasya. But if she refers to those who are critics and detractors of the administration, meaning that she has not joined them for the last few months, well, I think the opposition will welcome her.
Joseph?
So, you naman to,
While we will be amused watching her.
you're not, I mean, hindi naman threatened, sir. Yung
Oh, no.
maybe a tip of the iceberg of a bigger...
If she will join the opposition to exercise her freedom of expression, then by all means, we will egg her to do that.
Okay.
Tina?
Hi, sir. So, sir, yung CCJ Sereno statement, you don't see it as possible inciting to sedition?
No,
Say
no.
he's just encouraging others to join, and she will be joining in light of talks of...
Baka naman she wants to join the rallies. Okay lang naman sa amin mga rallies against this government. In fact, it's the president who encourages that. Because under the Constitution, legitimate grievances against the government can be freely expressed. Ang problema, pag ano na, you perform acts which are seditious as defined by law.
Which are, sir? Which are?
Oh, like for instance, when you incite people to hate a particular public official, like the president, that's seditious. You incite them to not to follow the laws, that's seditious.
Thank you, sir.
MPC? Questions? Other issue? Wala na? Joseph. Okay,
So
Joseph.
15, 115.
Sir, yung sa yung Safe Spaces Bill, yung in layman's term, yung anti-bastos bill, no? How do you think, is that going to be beneficial to the public first?
I think so. Sexist remarks kasi, sometimes, although not all the time, triggers reaction from the subject. And it will lead to conflict that might even lead to violence. So this law should benefit all. So that everyone should be cautious to make some sexist remarks that may be offensive to those who are more sensitive.
Everyone, sir?
I think so, yes. Siya, pinirma niya. The fact na pinirma niya, ibig sabihin, he agrees with that.
And therefore,
And
we will
therefore,
hear less of ano?
let's see. He's a man of surprises. Meaning he can surprise us, but suddenly he doesn't make any jokes.
Okay, no more questions? Henry? No more?
So, sir, ibig sabihin,
Pala.
is that the president?
No, it's not. It's not the president. The call is coming from, I think, abroad.
Maybe your Chinese friend.
No, it's from the
Or
States.
from Iceland.
Anyway, another question?
Sir, ibig sabihin, sir, yung presidente hindi safe din dun sa penalties dun sa ano.
Since
Safe
the president
spaces.
signed that law, it means that he recognizes the need for that law. And since he is the chief enforcer of all laws of the Philippines, he will be the first one to obey the law.
Questions sa Celerina, sir?
Okay. No more questions?
Right.
MPC, Raymond. Last na tayo kay Raymond.
O sige na, pupunta pa ako ng airport. Kabalit ako.
Just to set the record, sir, hindi naman siya...
Yes, what?
Yung signing of the law, yung bawal bastos bill, hindi naman siya antedated kasi April 17
Eh, teka muna. Unang-una kasi, you assume that the president is bastos, naging bastos. He never was bastos. When he cracks jokes, it was intended to make people laugh. Never to offend. If you will just listen to the jokes of the president, talagang matatawa ka eh. Matatawa ka. Audience, di ba? They give a hearty laughter. Hindi naman bastos. Iba kasi yung pambabastos. You women should know that. Iba ang dating ng bastos saka yung nagpapatawa lang.
Wait, use the microphone.
Yes, sir, kasi parang may lumabas na noon na that lapse into law kasi hindi naksyonan daw ng Pangulo. Tapos eventually lumabas na April 17 signed. So, hindi naman siya antedated na parang pinalabas lang na signed on April 17. Hindi, ang tagal eh. Ano na ngayon? July 16 na.
No, basta sa akin, what is important is he signed that into law.
Hindi naman siya nahirapan.
Otherwise, di sana binito niya. Kung ayaw niya yon.
Okay, Ina? Last
You will be
question.
surprised, ha? This president reacts violently, or negatively rather, to people who offend women. Maano ito sa babae? Mahal na mahal niya nanay niya. Magalang sa mga girls. Magalang siya. Nagpupo nga yan sa lahat ng ladies eh. Puro ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Sir,
Lalo na kay Ina Andulong.
sir, with you saying that when the president gives out those sort of jokes, you say it's not meant to offend, people laugh at it. Obviously, that's not the case for all. You know, I mean, some women really take offense in such remarks. It's not a laughable issue for them. These statements that you're saying, don't you think that runs contrary to this new law? Kakasayin lang natin, and yet you're saying that
Teka muna,
there
ha?
are times that it's okay.
That particular law is penal in nature, meaning criminal in nature. In other words, the subject offended party must be offended personally by an offender.
Yes.
Pero kung general na nagkikwento, ma-open ka, paano mo sasabihin na ikaw ang tinutukoy nun? May problema ka doon. How can you even charge him with what? How did I offend you?
Okay.
Did I refer to you? O, paano ka na? Dismiss ka agad yun. Kailangan personal yun eh. Crime is personal to the offender.
Okay. So what you're saying is the president could still, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised if the president continues giving
yeah.
out those remarks in
Sa-
speeches.
Kasi naman, when the president delivers a speech and then he shares stories about that, meron siyang intention either to make you laugh or to make a situation more pronounced, to convey a message in relation to that anecdote.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
RJ, mukhang wala ka yatang tanong ngayon, RJ. Pati si Bernadette, di ko na naririnig ang boses. Marami. Si Chona. Si Henry, kanina pa siya nagtatanong on air, kaya tahimik na siya ngayon.
Okay, no more
Oh,
questions.
by the way, sabi ko nga pala kagabi sa aking short speech or talk even. Sabi ko doon. Kasi sabi doon, ang DCRH now ang number 1. And I said, I agree. I agree simply because they have all the stations all over the Philippines, wherever you are, DCRH lang ang meron. Kaya ako, pag gusto kong makarating sa buong Pilipinas, any information, ang hinahanap ko si Henry Uri.
So, comment, Henry.
Sinong Bong? Who's Bong? Si Raymond? Hindi. Hindi,
Mag-comment ka, Henry. Microphone, please.
Naka-quote pa yan, sir. Pwede ka nang...
Henry, kita mo naman, nakaporma. Tingnan mo naman ang coat niya. Ang ganda.
Buong pagpapakumbaba ko pong ibinabalita sa inyo na sa katatapos lamang na AC Nielsen survey, sa
Number one.
buong Mega Manila, kami po ay number 1. At sa buong Pilipinas, totoo po na kami po ay number 1 sapagkat kami rin ang tinaguriang Asia's largest radio network. Salamat po.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Hindi,
you.
alam mo kasi, ang kagandahan ng DCRH, Kumisan, hindi naman sa pagano sa ibang istasyon, ha? Hindi siya bias. Hindi na-apektuhan yung komentarista ng kanyang personal bias. Hindi unlike ABS, CBN, yung bias ng mga komentarista nandun. Nakakalimutan na yung reporting na totoo.
Okay,
Mabuti na lang si Pia ng ABS, okay.
Secretary, naka-live pa tayo sa PTV, Pia. Julie, question?
Assuming, sir, you said na the president is not bastos, na he's just making jokes to make people laugh, kahit na medyo offhand yung remarks niya. Assuming na hindi nga po siya bastos, paano, at bilang siya yung chief enforcer of the law, how does he plan to make an example of himself, especially while in public, na para ipakita sa mga tao na kailangan nyo sundin tong Safe Spaces Act na to? Does he plan to say tone down, or para lang pakita sa tao na ako nga sumusunod kayo pa kaya, di ba?
Yeah, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, the crime is personal to the offender and the offended party. Hindi naman niya ginagawa yun. Never siya nang bastos ng isang particular na tao. Kaya it does not apply to him.
So what will you say to people who might use him as palusot?
Hindi, kaya nga ini-educate na natin ang tao ngayon. The crime is always personal. You have to be personally offended by the offender. And you have to prove that you are the subject of that offensive demeanor by the offender.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, MPC. May follow-up? Last question na tayo kay Tina.
Sir, publicly, the President has criticized and sometimes insulted Senator Laila de Lima. Is that a case of anti-bastos law? And threatening to release supposed video. Threatening to release supposed video of something.
No, I don't think that's a crime.
Without the consent of the victim.
Nalin.
You can't release any
Ina, use the microphone. Sino na? Tina. Tina.
Sir, if in the future, sa public speeches ng Pangulo, he will continue to attack the senator using not so pleasant words,
Ganito na lang.
will it be a case
If
for
the president
anti-bastos
commits any violation of any law, then any person can sue him for that violation. If you argue that, well, he is immune, well, you can always sue him after the presidency. No one is above the law, including this president, and he always tells us that.